In June, we had GoFest 2022, which was an insane 2-day event. $15 price point got some people frustrated, in which they felt they didn't get their money's worth of shinies. However, one thing they forgot is that there is a third day included in this $15 price point. Today, we're on an island, and we will be playing the final day of GoFest and finding out if this day can redeem GoFest 2022, or will this go down as one of the worst GoFests ever. Starting us off with a shiny Pikachu. We have 4 criteria that will judge if this day is going to redeem it. Number 1, fun. How fun was this event? That's going to be very important. Number 2, shinies. How many shinies do we end up getting? Kind of an important thing because a lot of people were talking about it. Number 3, innovation and new things. Is this an innovative GoFest? And number 4, value for money. Is this worth it? And that's just going to be strictly monetary. If you pay 15 bucks, are you getting 15 bucks worth of in-game stuff or not? So yeah, we're gonna be covering those 4 today as we run through this event. We got Pokemama here. She already has 3 shinies, I only have 1, so let's get going. Okay guys, as mentioned before, we are playing on an island. Not a lot of stops, not a lot of spawns here. I'll show around the play place. A couple stops in the little town, but this is kind of an island that has no cars. It's literally just all walking. You have to take a ferry to get here. Second shiny of the day for Pokédaxi is going to be a shiny Pinsir. I actually forgot how nice shiny Pinsir is with the gold horns and everything like that. Oh, look at the IVs. Now, if you do buy the ticket, you get access to a bunch of research as always. Willow's Return. I believe this is the free one, but then there's like a bunch of other researches. So this is something we are going to be working on throughout the day, but that already throws, you know, the value for money way ahead of the curve. You're buying research, you're usually getting some pretty exclusive items and things like that. Although it's not the exact same as being gifted those items, you know, you're still getting, you know, if you get 2 lucky eggs out of a research, that's $2 worth of your money right back. By the way, cute little Easter egg if you don't know, if you set your buddy as Shaman, I don't know if it's still active, but you'll see here when he runs, go run Shaman. You see like flowers come out of the bottom. You see that? Run, Shaman, run. Go, move. There you go. That's a cool little Easter egg. Look, this is the island we're on. We're going north up there. So another very important aspect of GoFest, of course, is the raids. So we've just hopped in a Buzzwole raid invite, but we want to make sure we're using those 10 free raid passes you get as a ticket holder. So we're going to go ahead and try to find a Pheromosa raid, since that's the raids we have going down right now. But for now, Buzzwole is still very nice to go ahead and raid. So let's go ahead and take a step. Okay, we got our first Buzzwole raid, and look at that. We're getting Beast Balls actually, which is a really fun little add addition there. That could give some points to innovation because usually we get the old Premier Balls, but having Beast Balls for Ultra Beast is definitely better than last GoFest when we just had the regular Premier Balls. CP here is going to be 441. I don't know what the 100% ID is. Let me check the Pokédaxi graphic, which you can check out on screen, by the way. So 2472 is going to be the 100% IV, so this is not a hundo, but this is still going to be a Dex entry Buzzwole, so let's go ahead and catch it. And look at that too, the circle is actually green. So it's actually very easy to catch these Ultra Beasts, it seems, unless that is just a glitch, because he just broke out first ball. Look, it's a green circle, and he's flexing a lot. Oh my God, this guy's crazy, bro. Why is he flexing so much? Look at, he just flexed on me. Yo, Buzzwole kind of goes off. Do you see him? He just goes like this. Let's see if we catch it though. 3, yeah. So that's great. It's actually easier to catch the Ultra Beast, it seems, which is such a pain reliever for most events. There it is, Dex entry. Usually Legendary is so hard to catch during these events, but having them easier to catch, maybe it's just gonna be during GoFest, is such a nice feature so that you can really focus on the spawns and also on your auto catcher, catching more shinies. We got a shiny Anorith. Let's keep hunting. Got another shiny, by the way. Shiny Scyther, which is always nice with Mega Caesar. I think that puts me at 4. How many are you at? Dax is winning. Okay guys, so we're here on the top of the island. We got a little pony behind us. Unfortunately, he's tied up, which is kind of sad. We do have a Pheromosa raid though that we're gonna do with my mom and start utilizing those orange paths. Pheromosa is it's soloable, so we don't even really need to invite anyone to this because it's double weak to flying. So we're just gonna use flying counters, no problemo. I think you can even solo with like psychic counters. It has 0 defense. We also have a puppy right here. You good, bro? He wants to go see the donkey. Is it a horse or a donkey? We're gonna do this Pheromosa raid. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys when we're done. Pokemama is adventuring. Are you okay? Doing a little adventure? You make beautiful noises, don't you? I want to get the flies off of them. Go away, flies. Is this your home? Okay, here we go. We got ourselves our, hardest hitter for me. Second Ultra Beast of the day to catch. Pheromosa, 1583. I'm gonna check what that 100% IV is using that Poedaxi graphic. Let's check it out. 1624. So we're as far as the moon on this one. But again, super easy throw. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw a beast ball. Great throw. Should catch it, really, right? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, these are the best Pokeballs in the game. Innovation, 5-star. There it is, the skinny twig in the decks. Literally. Look, I found a Tauros. A field of Tauros. So we're here at the lighthouse. It is currently 11:44, which means it is time for lunch. We're gonna do a quick shiny haul. So far, you've seen everything. Hitmontop, a Scyther, Anorith, a Pinsir, and a Pikachu. So 5 shinies in about an hour and a half, which is, I think, pretty on par for my GoFest. Pokemama has 3 shinies, for anyone wondering. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, eat lunch, enjoy these views of the lighthouse. We'll see you guys in a bit. Excuse me, sir.
Bye.
Okay guys, it is currently the 2nd hour, Buzzwole habitat, and we're here at the lighthouse. You can see beautiful, insane amounts of spawns. Let's go ahead and shiny check these and see if we can get anything. And that's it. Literally not a single shiny in that cluster. Nonetheless, there was a lot of spawns, so even though we are in the middle of nowhere, we're still getting good spawns. But that brings us to the shiny rate. Let me know in the comment section below how your shiny rate went, but this was probably one of the biggest complaints people had, and that was a perfect example of, why GoFest shiny rates seem to have been nerfed. I remember back 2020 GoFest, if I were to check like a cluster like that, there would be at least 1 shiny in it. Obviously, I know it's RNG, it's not always gonna be like that. It still does feel like the shiny rates are lower. Now the question is, does 3 days of lower shiny rates make up for a single day of higher shiny rates, if that makes sense, or a 2-day event? I feel like overall you would end up probably getting more shinies just because that extra 8 hours adds on to so much, but it still does seem like the shiny rates this event are still nerfed like they were at the other GoFest. Okay, let's keep hunting. This lighthouse is really cool though. Okay, something very important. Where's the camera? Buzzwole. We have one right here. This was from research. As you can see, the CP 1477, it fits in the Great League. So I just want to do a quick reminder. This has nothing really to do with the video. I just dropped the beast ball. If you do get the Buzzwole from research, make sure you do not power it up above the Great League CP cap, because that's the only way to get a Great League Buzzwole, and we all know how good it is in all 3 of the metas. So make sure if you got your Buzzwole from research, it's under 1500 CP, do not power it up. Use it in the Great League, unless you really, really hate the Great League. I've got a 98 as well. That's a pleasant surprise. I thought it was gonna be a hundo for a second. That's the message. Don't power this up. I won't. Does mine go to the Great League? CP cap? Oh no, mine goes over. Okay, so I'm just not gonna touch it, and we'll just use that in the Great League, maybe on some PvP live streams. Okay, the time's currently 1:43. We're about 4 hours into the event, and we're gonna go ahead and do an update. We have a total of 10 shinies. 10 shinies, 3 hours and 45. Like, that is not bad at all for a GoFest. So far, our haul is doing pretty well. We've just been enjoying the sun. Not a lot of spawns out here, I'll be honest. There's a lot less. And then also the stops are kind of missing. So not a lot of research going down or raids, but in terms of catches and shiny rate, I'm pretty happy with it. We're gonna keep going. I think we're headed back to the mainland now, but we will be catching some Pokemon, and we will be giving our feedback at the end of it. How many shinies do you have, Mama? My mom has 5, by the way, for anyone on Team Pokemama. Okay, let's continue going. Check out this view though. So nice, right? Okay, we have our second or third Ultra Beast to raid, Xurkitree. My favorite, definitely. I'm gonna be doing a lot of remote raids for these while I'm editing, but we're gonna go ahead and raid it. I believe it is soloable or duoable. Go ahead and hop in here and go ahead and take this down. Now, Xurkitree is electric, so it's weak to ground. I hear actually the best counter is actually Shadow Mewtwo, so we'll definitely be using Shadow Mewtwo because apparently it's the best counter. Okay, well, that was a fail. We're gonna try that again because we just failed. And there goes, down goes the Xurkitree raid. And this is gonna be my first Xurkitree and my mom's. My mom was already got a Xurkitree, but this is gonna be my first Xurkitree. Let's go ahead and catch it. 100% IV, not sure what it is going to be, but I guess we're just gonna find out. Here we go, Xurkitree. I love this Pokemon. It's even got the aura around it, which is just super cool. I think its hundo is in the 2-2, so like the 2200. So ooh, that jump is really cool. So I don't think this is anywhere near the hundo. There it is, Xurkitree Pokedex entry. It's so cool, man. One of my favorite new Pokemon that I guess I've recently discovered. Yeah, this is garbage. Okay, I'll take it. Let's do some more raids. What do we got? Got a Xurkitree raid as well. Cool. Guys, so we are about 5.5 hours in. It is about to turn into the final hour. We're gonna do a quick haul of what we have so far before we head back to the mainland. Starting with the shinies, man, I got a lot of shinies recently. We got the Combi, 3 Burmese back to back, Crandos, Numble, Geodude, Magmar, 14 shinies, which in 3.5 hours on a secluded island with not that many stops is not bad. We also did get some 4 stars, which I'm very proud of. A Torkoal, we hatched this from a 7-kilometer egg. There was exclusive eggs, and this is really rare. It's a regional hundo. I know Zoe collects a lot of those, so Zoe will love this, but hundo Torkoal, and we also got the Ponyta from an egg. Pokemon has got 7 shines, so she's not doing this as well as us.
And ever since then, it's been very slow.
So we're on the south side of the island. We're gonna check out some views, and then we're gonna go ahead and hop on the ferry and head back to the mainland. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the introduction of a new family member, Pokey Sissy. Welcome, welcome. How do you feel?
I feel great. The name isn't decided yet.
So, what's the story with the name?
So it's either Pokey
I'm not including this.
or Sissy Poke. Well, you better include it. Okay. And today we are gonna fist fight. So vote who you think is gonna win.
God. Okay, guys. Well, that is pretty much the vlog. Pokey Sis is apparently here to say goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely day.
Okay, can I do my outro now?
This is the outro.
No, but I need to talk about things that you're not gonna understand. You don't play the game.
I do play the game.
Okay. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Oshawott.
That's a quick answer. Is GoFest worth it in the end? I actually can't with you right now. Okay, let's cover our 4 criteria to end the day off. Number 1, was it fun? I think fun has a lot to do with who the people you're with and the location you're in. That's how you kind of decide if an event is fun or not. Obviously, I was with Pokemama, so it was an absolute blast. But I will say...
And PokeSis.
But I will say the island itself didn't have a lot of spots to cool down. It was a really hot day, so like most of the day I was kind of just boiling and dying. But like, yeah, I would say it was a pretty fun event. Innovative and new. How did they do on this day? And did it make up for the first 2 days? Couple pros, things they added made a lot nicer. Easier to catch Ultra Beast was a huge deal. They should do this for every single event when there's a lot of spawns. Make it easier to catch the legendary, the mythical, whatever. Just saves you so much time. They also added field research tasks and they added exclusive event eggs, which they did not have during day 1 and day 2 of the original GoFest, which is huge. Cons, I will say the 2-hour time frames were kind of weird. Normally there's 4 habitats and it rotates between 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rotates 1 more time. But today they had 2 block-hour habitats. So if you wanted to play like the last habitat and you didn't really have time in the afternoon, you're just kind of like screwed.
I heard my name. You looking for me?
God, so many people are messing up my outro. I will say as well, raids were not that common. We only had like 5 gyms, but there was only like 1 raid going down. So I feel like they should just make the raids more frequent. And then finally the incense glitch, which happened in the first GoFest, which a lot of people had feedback in, which an incense spawn was there. You click it, it disappears, was happening. It's not a huge deal, but it's just annoying when you see an incense spawn, you click on it and it disappears. Like if it's not there, don't show it. Value for money, I think is obvious. You get 10 free raid passes, you get a bunch of research, which I think I got some lucky eggs, some star pieces, all that stuff. You're probably getting like 20, 25 bucks USD worth of stuff for only 15 bucks. Obviously you have to do the task to get it, but still value for money. I think it's hitting the nail on the head. And finally the shiny rate. Let's take a look at the shinies we were able to get. We were able to get 18 shinies, which is a lot more than I thought. We've been playing for 7 hours, so it's a long time, but 18 shinies in 7 hours. I think it's pretty on par with my last 2 my original, the other 2 GoFests. I'd have to check. Pokemon only got 9. You know, I was running the auto catcher. You know what, 9, it's still not bad. This is what I'm gonna say though. In the end, to answer the question that is on the title of this video, did this event save GoFest? In my opinion, I think it did.
Me
If
too.
you think about it,
What?
you don't even know what we're talking about right now. You're paying $15 for 3 days of gameplay. Even if your shiny rate is bad on all 3 days, the total amount of shinies you're pulling in for that $15 is it's just way better than any of the other GoFests we've had. I know mainly GoFests are 2-day events, but adding a whole 8 hours of gameplay adds 8 hours of potential shinies, and even if that rate is 1 in 64, you're still getting so many more shinies. So I do think, people were a little misled because they had they were like, oh my God, I got no shinies during the first 2 days of GoFest, and they forgot about this final day. As a whole, I think it is all worth it, but let me know your thoughts below. Do you think this event was worth it for you, the $15 to get the original 2 days in June and this day, or would you prefer them to just stick with like the 2-day format or something else? Let me know how many shinies you got in the comment section below and your
Let us know.
GoFest experience. Anything else to say, guys?
Well, just look at this beautiful ocean. Appreciate the little things in life.
That's actually kind of motivational.
And the big ones.
Like
Yeah.
the ocean.
So appreciate everything.
Well, the ocean is pretty big, so yeah.
Appreciate everything.
So yeah, appreciate everything and love.
It was a fun day.
I don't know why I let you be part of my outro. And why is everyone just trying to crouch in? Okay, guys,
It's
this
the
is
Poke Family.
the video is
Say
over.
goodbye.
Have a good day. Bye. Here you see a rare sighting of a Pokemama snapping pictures of rocks, which apparently she's a rock collector. They're dangerous. Do not approach upon seeing them, as they will ask for your shiny Welmers and steal them without telling you.